What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Cowl Vault for a brand new review, long awaited review. I apologize, I have not been here. I have new roommates and I don't really get time to film because people are always here. So today's review is on my brand new Batman Returns cowl by Paul Roberts Artsy One. So let's get right into it. Alright, so, story behind how I acquired this cowl is I did a trade with the Batman Returns cowl that I already owned for his. This is his 25-year commemorative cowl. And what that means is that 25 years ago, he did the sculpt of this, and it has since been remolded. So, the ears have taken a slight shrinkage. Everything around this thing has taken a slight 10% shrinkage, because this one is actually made of latex. Now, Paul sculpted this before the movie Batman Returns even came out. He used VCR stills and like publicity shots on trailers and in newspapers and stuff to sculpt this. And he came so close to what's actually seen on screen. Now, he also took some sculptural doohickeys. I don't know what I'm going to say. I don't know. I literally sat there for like 2 minutes trying to think of the best word. He did his own thing to make this cowl fit him perfectly. Paul is actually a lot taller than Keaton. Keaton is around 5 something. Paul is around 6 foot. So from this area here at the bottom of the chin down to the bottom of the scallops where the emblem is placed, this is more of a wider surface area to fit a 6-foot person and fill out the actual muscle sections properly. Also, there are 2 extra points here in the ears. I don't know if that's going to show up on camera, but there are 2 extra little divots here that aren't present on the actual cowl. But again, this was sculpted before the movie even came out, and he nailed it. This is phenomenal. Phenomenal. For the movie not even being out, for this not being 3D printed, this is 100% hand sculpted. This is one of the very first works that Paul ever did, and it's freaking outstanding. And the fact that it's latex, it's very flexible, like very flexible. You can sit there and you can be not too aggressive, but a lot more aggressive with this piece than you could with a urethane piece. This fits me really, really well. It's a little tight, but again, with it being latex, I can size it on my head, and I'm going to show you guys that here at the end of the video. But this thing is just outstanding, and I'm not planning on upgrading ever again. I think that the Paul Roberts commemorative 25-year cowl is perfect for the collection. It's absolutely perfect. Paul has been in the industry probably the longest out of anybody that does this right now, and I already own his Big Head 89, and now I own his Keaton 92 commemorative hand-sculpted piece, and it's just outstanding. Now, I requested that mine not be plasti dipped because I wanted to make sure it actually fit me, and I gotta say, the previous favorite cowl to wear in my collection was the Justice League cowl by the Batsmith. This one actually takes first place. It is so comfortable. It flexes, not like foam latex. You're not gonna get a Batfleck head turn, but it flexes a lot better than like urethane would. Urethane is very stiff, right up against the bottom of your chin. You can't move. This one, you get a little bit more flexibility. Stretches, it breathes really well. It's not too thick, it's not too thin. And with it being made of latex, look at that in there. No shine whatsoever. This thing just slips on and slips off, which I will demonstrate in a moment. And it's just outstanding. Look at this thing. And it's so cool to actually have a piece in my collection that was featured in multiple videos that Paul has recently put out. This is the exact cowl that he was doing demonstrations with recently on his channel. This is the exact cowl where he was showing off all the Keaton cowls. And now it's in my collection. Like, he handled this and wore this and used this for demonstrations. So I feel like I have a piece of Paul Roberts' history right now. Not only because it's one of his first works, and it's sculpted on his life cast and by him, but the fact that it's been in multiple videos, so it's seen some screen time over on Paul's channel, which you guys should definitely go check out. He's just a really amazing guy. He's a very, very talented individual when it comes to Batman costuming. Not even Batman costuming. He's done generic suits as well. He can get you any generic piece you need for any bat suit that you want to create. He just kind of stays away from the licensing of it. So instead of titling it Batman Cowl, it'll be like Dark Avenger Cowl. And he doesn't offer emblems, again, to stay away from that copyright trademark infringement. So you can't go wrong with Paul Roberts. The guy is just a legend of the industry, and I'm so happy to have this piece in my collection, and also his 89 big head, because the 89 cowl is my favorite cowl of all time, and Paul nailed that thing. And Paul, if you're watching this, I'm not just saying these things. I really, really appreciate you helping me out with this piece. This is the one for my collection. And the fact that it was sculpted on your head and not Keaton's makes this stand out in the collection a lot more than if it was just a generic 92 that everyone offers. This one is so unique, and it stands out on the shelf. And I'm so happy and grateful that you were willing to do a trade with me, and could not be happier with this piece. So guys, go get yourselves one of these. Reach out to Paul individually. He through email or through his Facebook or however you want to get in touch with him. And he can help you with your costuming endeavors. If you go to him privately, he can get you anything you need. He's a legend. All right, enough of me talking. One more thing. It's about a 24.5-inch head, but again, latex, you can size this for yourself. So let's try it on. All right, guys, so my hair's a little wet because I just got home from work and I'm a little sweaty. I received the delivery today. So this thing's gonna slide on and off, no problem. So here it is, the Paul Roberts 25-year commemorative piece made of latex, not urethane. And look at that, no shine, which means it's gonna pop on like a dream. And I'm gonna size it for myself right on camera. So you literally just pull it on. It's that easy. And there it is, it's on. It's a little tight in the eyes. So all you do, a little tight under the chin. And boom, sized. Now if I wanted it to stay like this, I might hold it a little bit longer so that it can maintain that memory, because latex does have a memory. You could stretch it out and kind of morph it with heat, and it'll maintain the memory of whatever you've done to it. One other thing that Paul recommends is actually putting a kickball in here and blowing it up to maximum size to get yourself another couple inches in there. And as I said previously, the ears have taken a slight shrinkage because this is a remold of his original version, which was very, very, very accurate. It's taken a slight shrinkage, but on my head, they still look proportional to the shoulders, and everything about this piece is just outstanding. Like, I'm looking at myself in the mirror right now, and I really feel like Keaton right now. Like, I really do. Here's a good side profile for you guys. And again, look at this. Look at this. I mean, it's not a Batfleck head turn, but it's a lot better than nothing. Look at that. Like, I've never had that much head movement in a cowl. Again, you're not going to get a full spin because this isn't foam latex. But look at this. If this was held down, I could literally look side to side. This is so freaking cool. Here's the back. Show you that from the back. The turn. Here's the other side. Get a little bit of looking up too. Looking down. Like, this is a phenomenal piece, and I could not thank Paul enough for providing me with this. It is my favorite cowl to wear. Like, it used to be the Batsmith Justice League. This one now takes first place. It looks great on my head, and the fact it's latex, I can size this for myself. It has not been plasti dipped. It's just great. And it even lines up with like my proportions as well. Like this was sculpted for Paul, who's like 6 feet. I'm just a little under 6 feet, but where the emblem placement is very accurate to where like my natural anatomy would be. So you just place the armor a little bit lower and boom, you're the 92 Keaton. And this is phenomenal. Like I cannot say enough good things about this. Like Paul, you freaking nailed it. And again, for having no reference but VCR stills, and this was sculpted and created, well, the original of this was sculpted and created before the movie even came out, you nailed it. You absolutely nailed it. And then taking it off, look at that, no pull. Latex, man. The Paul Roberts commemorative 25-year returns. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and until next time, peace out and be good people.